Welcome, technical teachers, certificate trainees. Getting a child's attention is literally half the battle in any classroom transaction. But what if we didn't just capture it? What if we harnessed all that incredible, natural energy and completely ditched rote memorization? Well, today, in this explainer, we are diving into exactly how to do that with the Play-Way method.
Real quick, here is our roadmap for today. 1. The philosophy of play. 2. The 6 steps to implement it. 3. The types of games you can use. 4. Your role as the teacher. And 5. An honest evaluation of the method.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, the philosophy of play, moving beyond rote learning.
I want you to really think about this quote for a second. Play is the work of the child. It is their learning. As future teachers, internalizing this is absolutely crucial. We so often look at play as just a break from the real academic work, right? But this method completely flips that. For a child, play is highly serious business. It's literally the mechanism they use to process the world and genuinely learn.
So, what is it actually? Formally, the Play-Way method is a teaching process using games, activities, and experiences to teach concepts joyfully. The whole trick here is utilizing the natural interest of children. Instead of forcing a child to adapt to a super rigid textbook syllabus, we're adapting our transaction to their natural environment, which is play.
The source material lays out this really comprehensive framework. It's basically an entire ecosystem, mapping out everything from the core objectives down to the step-by-step implementation. This isn't just random free play. It is a highly organized structure specifically designed for holistic growth.
The primary goal? Joyful, experience-based learning in a free and pleasant environment. But it goes way beyond just academics. This method is built to develop social skills, encourage deep creativity, build self-confidence, and keep everything completely child-centered.
Okay, moving to Section 2. 6 steps to implementation, concept to classroom. Let's talk about how we actually do this. Here's your daily 6-step playbook. First, planning. You've got to have a specific academic objective. Second, the introduction to the kids. Third, actually conducting the game. Fourth is discussion. Fifth is the conclusion, where you wrap up key points. And finally, evaluation, to assess what learning actually stuck.
I really want to highlight stage 4 here. Discussion. It is so easy to just finish a game and move on to the next thing, right? But discussing the experience afterwards is paramount. The play gives them the experience, but your guided discussion and conclusion, that is exactly where the actual conceptual learning gets cemented in their brains. Up next, Section 3, Types of Play-Way Games, your toolkit.
So, what's in this toolkit? We've got 5 distinct categories. Physical games, like your standard group games on the field. Language games, maybe through story building. Intellectual games, think puzzles. Creative games, which are amazing for role play. And social games, like a good old-fashioned show and tell. It keeps your classroom transactions incredibly varied.
And of course, you've got to have your tools. The source highlights 4 essential teaching learning materials, or TLMs. We're talking toys, flashcards for quick visual association, charts, and picture books. Having these TLMs prepped and ready is absolutely essential for making the method tangible.
Section 4. The teacher's essential role, guiding the play. Let's talk about you.
Because in this framework, your role is extremely active. You are not just sitting on the sidelines. You have to select games that fit your syllabus, provide all those TLMs, and most importantly, motivate and guide the kids while they play. You are the ultimate facilitator, making sure the fun translates into real education. Finally, Section 5, Evaluating the Method, a realistic look.
Let's be real for a second and weigh the pros and cons. The merits are fantastic. It completely skyrockets interest, the learning is genuinely long-lasting, and it builds amazing self-confidence. But the demerits are totally real. It takes a lot more time and materials. And as many of you know, managing this in our typical large classes while still trying to finish the mandated syllabus, that is a very genuine logistical challenge.
But even with those hurdles of time and class size, look at our ultimate goal. Learn in play, succeed with joy. By leaning into a child's natural interests, we are aiming to build a lifelong love for learning, rather than just getting them ready for a single exam.
So teacher trainees, I'll leave you with this one thought. Knowing the profound, long-lasting impact this joyful approach has on a child's holistic development, are you ready to navigate those challenges and make play work in your classroom? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I wish you the absolute best on your teaching journey.